All right, folks, get ready for a wild ride. The Incredible Hulk is back, and he's diving headfirst into some serious monster mayhem. We kick things off with a truly bizarre sight. The Hulk is smack dab in the middle of a colossal, toothy maw. This isn't your everyday monster. It's a gnarly, green and purple creature with rows upon rows of razor-sharp teeth. The Hulk, ever the optimist, is grinning like a madman, muscles flexed and ready for action. The beast's skin looks almost scaly, with glowing red eyes adding to the menacing vibe. Chains hang from the creature's mouth, hinting that it might be some sort of cage or prisoner. This is going to be one crazy chapter. All right, the action is kicking into high gear. This page is a flurry of brutal blows and bizarre dialogue. We see the purple monster, who apparently has a thirst for blood, shouting, "Blood, all blood is mine." The Hulk is not one to let that happen. He unleashes a series of thunderous punches, green blood splattering everywhere as he yells, "I will drink all that is." The monster's response is, "Yours, Lycana's." What could that mean? Is there someone else involved? The scene is filled with impact. Each blow is shown with a loud thwack and splack. The raw power is off the charts, and we're just getting started. The situation just went from bad to inferno. The purple monster morphs into a massive, wolf-like beast, engulfed in flames. The Hulk is getting pummeled, looking almost crushed by the massive weight. This thing is huge, covered in thick fur, with massive claws and a mouthful of terrifying fangs. Fire seems to be everywhere, licking at the edges of the scene as the monster roars. And one day the guards themselves. This feels like a battle of epic proportions. This is pure chaos. The wolf monster is a savage whirlwind of destruction. We hear gnashing teeth with a loud crunch-granch as green goo sprays from the beast's maw. The panels are filled with the sound of its rage, RRR, LLLLL, and RRRIB. A silhouette of the beast howling in the flames makes things even more intense. This thing is a nightmare, all sharp angles and rage. The sound of bone cracking is all around with a loud cack-crack, and the beast continues with its RRR, an NNG growl. This is shaping up to be one brutal fight. The battle is far from over. The Hulk is getting tossed around like a rag doll by the wolf monster, but he manages to get a hit in with a satisfying splurch sound effect. There is more green goo and red blood splattering as we hear the monster bellow, "GG." The Hulk, meanwhile, is looking worse for wear. Red marks across his chest as he mutters, "HRRNN." He's getting angry, calling the monster, "Bad dog, stupid dog." The Hulk's face is a mask of fury. We know he is about to unleash something big. The Hulk is finally unleashing his full fury. We see him taking a beating. Red blood splatters across his ripped torso, but he pushes back with a savage punch that sounds like a scraunch, as red goo flies from the wolf monster's head. The Hulk is not backing down. The words "Hulk is strongest" erupt behind him, and he is literally flexing all over as he screams. In a smaller panel, the monster is shown falling on his knees, letting out a defeated GGGR. The Hulk is going all out, and this is going to be epic. Hold on. Things are getting even weirder. The scene shifts to a shadowy forest, and the wolf monster is now on the move. We hear him say, "This is not the fight you want, girl." But wait, there is another monster. A blue, similar-looking creature joins the fray and gets into a heated fight with the wolf monster. We can hear them yelling at each other. The blue creature growls, "I think it is," and continues to attack the wolf monster. The wolf monster cries out, "Get out of my head." It looks like these creatures have history. This is getting complicated fast. The blue monster just dropped a bombshell. He says, "I'm not in your head." We hear each other's thoughts. "I'm Jack Russell, the werewolf by night." So the purple wolf monster and Jack are linked. He continues, "We're linked by the blood of Lycana." And the wolf monster seems desperate to get away. "Leave me alone." In the next panel, Jack is standing tall while the wolf monster cowers on the ground. The werewolf seems to be taunting him, calling the wolf monster, "Poor lost child, don't even know your own power yet, do you?" This is becoming a family drama now. A lot of questions to be answered. The fight between the two werewolves intensifies. Jack, the blue werewolf, declares the wolf monster is just a newborn flailing in the crib and says he came to help him. The purple wolf monster yells, "Liar, you came for the guard skin," as he is getting slashed. Jack hits back with a punch and the wolf monster is sent flying. Jack proclaims, "You want to take it from me? Leave me weak again." And the wolf monster replies, "Take it from you." The wolf monster is thrown to the ground with a big boom. It is not over yet. Jack continues saying, "Once Lycana takes you, you're hers until death. I'm not the one trying to kill you." This has turned into a werewolf soap opera with a lot of violence. The purple wolf monster is not giving up, and he asks Jack, "Then why did you come here?" Jack replies, "To warn you of the thing that's hunting you, Varkalak." We then get a close-up of Jack's face as he declares, "Even if you and your companion manage to kill it, it's marked you now," and continues with, "It will never stop hunting you." The wolf monster seems unfazed and lets out a ferocious "Rah-rah-rah-rua." What is Varkalak? How will they survive it? The Hulk makes a comeback. He slams back into the scene, crashing down with a Cathuum, and immediately gets back in the fight, letting out a Pithuo as he punches the purple wolf monster. He states, "Too loud, shouldn't be so loud," as the monster lets out a big Raya, Ulul, and Ruwa. Hulk is clearly annoyed by this, and he is starting to get angry again. The Hulk then jumps away and says, "Bad dog." It looks like Hulk is not done with him. The Hulk is on a rampage. The wolf monster's teeth snap with a loud snap as he tries to bite the Hulk. The Hulk is taunting him, saying "bad dog" in a few panels. The wolf monster is getting torn apart with a loud SHR as red goo sprays everywhere. The Hulk continues, "Bad dog," as he unleashes his fury on the monster. The Hulk sends the purple wolf monster flying with a loud Cathuum, and it is followed by a sniff. He seems annoyed and says, "Too loud," while wiping his nose. Then, in a dramatic pose, a winged character and Jack arrive, with Jack saying, "Hulk, this fight's not done." The Hulk replies, "HRRNN. Remember you, Dogman. What are you doing here?" In the background, the wolf monster is on the ground, and we can hear Jack calling out to the Hulk, "Hulk, be careful. The werewolf says it's not dead." The next panel shows the monster's body and a caption states, "Head's broken, looks dead too." However, we can hear a Kagrak sound. Is it really over? Things are getting even more intense. The purple wolf monster rises again with a RR, and Jack declares, "Your blood is familiar, fractured son." Then the winged character adds, "I knew another of your kind." The wolf monster cries out, "Hulk," as Jack yells, "Don't, girl, that's Varkalak's dimension," when the way closes. The Hulk starts to fall with a dramatic, "There's no way back." The winged character continues, "Lycana's new vessel is dear to you, eh?" And finally, we hear a sinister voice saying, "Welcome to her eternity." This looks like a bad place to be. We've entered a realm of pure nightmare. A grotesque landscape of spires and flames surrounds the falling Hulk. Sinister voices declare, "All spawn of wolf and man are mine. Their blood is mine. Their souls are mine. And for my offspring and prey there is no death, only torment." This is a dark place, full of torment and pain. This is straight out of a horror film. The panels show different creatures, labeled the Beast Men, the scions of the Arcturus, and the Wolf Lords of old. We then see a panel with the Hulk, tangled in spiky vines as a voice declares, "All who wear Lycana's skin are condemned to writhe forever in my den of thorn and flame." The Hulk is surrounded by snarling creatures as the voice taunts him. "Does this trouble you, fractured son? That such a fate awaits your mortal calf?" A panel zooms in on a distorted face with an unearthly green eye, stating, "Be gladdened." Finally, we see a woman trapped in the red vines, crying as the narrator says, "You will bear it together." This feels like a dark and inescapable hell. The winged character swoops in with a PW woowash, grabbing the Hulk and declaring, "Got you, kid." The Hulk looks surprised and says, "Whap." Jack then calls out, "Gonna get us out of here, Hulk." The Hulk asks, "Kid, that voice talking, what did you hear?" Jack responds with, "Nothing, who cares? We're getting out of here." It seems like they are finally making their escape. Not so fast as they are escaping. A huge, fiery monster emerges, yelling, "Ooh, woo, woo, work." We hear a loud wham as the monster grabs at them. Jack assures the Hulk, almost there. We're almost there. As the two are leaving the dimension, a sinister voice is heard saying, "You and your cub will see my den again, fractured son." Soon, the danger is clearly not over for the Hulk and Jack. The winged character is carrying the Hulk back to our world, we hear, and forever. As they land back on solid ground, there is a RMMMMBBBLLL, then another sound of tearing and breaking earth with a RRR. NNNNNNGGGGG. Jack then is shown as he says a loud grow on with a loud crack as his jaw opens wide. Finally, the woman from before is now transforming. Her skin is stretching and tearing as she screams GRR. It looks like the fight is far from over. The scene returns to the forest and the woman is back to normal. We hear her yelling woo-hoo-oo. Ha 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 ha, good guys win. Then Jack appears, looking beat up. And he is being addressed by the woman. Why do you think, Wolf Guy? I bet Hulk and me are the first ones ever to see that place and escape, huh? Jack, who is now a man with long hair and a beard, asks Wolf Guy and says, escape. That has yet to be seen, I think. He continues, I'm glad you're alive for now, but I don't think I was of any real use here. I'm sorry for that. The woman gives him a sly look as she responds with good luck, Lycana. Finally, a large silhouette of Jack is looming over the woman and he says, I hope you outrun your fate for a long time. This whole situation is extremely suspicious. The final page brings us back to a more calm setting. The woman says, creepy sign-off, but whatever. We then see the Hulk and the woman sitting together. She asks him, so? I did hear Varkalak's voice down there, but I couldn't make it out. What did he say to you? He replies with a clear and simple nothing. Then a more quiet, almost like he is thinking, didn't say anything. We then see a silhouette of the woman standing alone in the woods with Hulk in the foreground, which indicates a lot more will be happening. We can read, next, Skin Deep. This is just the beginning of the story. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay awesome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content.